Hey dudes, John here, and welcome to another unboxing and comparison. We're gonna be comparing something that uh, I've been wanting to get for a while. Only I just really haven't taken the time to go out and find one. Quite honestly, when we take pictures with our phones, sometimes I want to get really close onto something, but there's hair in the air, but there's just not enough focus when you're up close to something, a couple inches away. It's just really, really blurry. There's no way to take it with your phone. You got to get a real camera to go that far with a macro lens and whatnot. And sometimes you want to blow things out, like I can do with this guy here on the GoPro. But sometimes I just don't have my GoPro with me, and I'd like to just shoot it on my regular phone. Nonetheless, so I went out and we were running around a random store, and we ran across this guy here. So check it out. Yep. See that? It's called Selfie 3-in-1 Mobile Lens Kit, and it was 99 cents. We found it at the 99-cent store in California in Burbank about a week ago. They had a bunch of them there. I don't know if they still have them or not. I don't know if your 99-cent store will have them by you, but they had them there. And so we picked up a couple. We picked up this one here, and we opened this one up the other day. It was a blue version of it. And then so I thought, for 99 cents, it can't be that good, quite honestly. It's got to be pretty much garbage. So let's go ahead and compare it to one from the store. So we went to Best Buy today and picked up one of their brand ones. This is Insignia. It's a $30 version. Now, they had a $100 version, but it was out of stock. It was made by another brand called Clio, I believe it was. I didn't pick that one up only because they didn't have it. Otherwise, I would have loved to grab that one just for the comparison. Now, this one doesn't need much of an unboxing. It's pretty see-through. You can see right through the box right there. It's kind of cool. You know what you're getting right off the bat without having to open it up. But I kind of like opening up boxes. I enjoy that whole aspect. So let's go ahead and open up this one, this 99-cent version. I'll grab my handy-dandy knife, and we'll crack this dude. Oh, I like the color on this. This is really cool. It's like an anodized aluminum. It looks like, that chrome-esque looking. And check it out. It's pretty cool. It's got this... It's laid out the same. And the first thing I notice right off the bat is the lens caps for this guy and this guy are identical. I mean, like literally identical. Like they came from the same freaking manufacturer, but I don't know if the lenses came from there on this one here. So let's open up this one in just a second. Okay, so this says 3-in-1. So it's got 3 lenses. At first glance, it looks like you get this piece right here. It looks like one lens with a lens cap. It looks like you get a lens cap, and then you get your little clip, little alligator clip, plus the wide angle lens. It's a 180-degree lens. It unthreads right off of that, and this looks like it's got a rubber backing on both ends of the clip, so it doesn't damage your phone. I don't know if you guys can see that. It just literally just threads on, just like that. And it's got the little lens cap. You put it on there, and it protects it from getting any damage. That's pretty cool. But then I'm noticing here that this looks like it has threads. Like if I were to take this apart, you can see it here. It comes apart, and this is the macro lens. And then this is the 0.67 wide angle lens. But only this one has the lens cap on it, which is fine. That seems to do the trick. So this one would unthread here, and we would thread this guy on. We have ourselves another lens. And I grabbed our iPhone 5S here. I know it's an older phone, but I'm shooting on my 7 Plus, so I don't want to. So I can't really use that one. So this makes it like a macro lens. So it zooms in. I don't know if you guys can see that in the camera. Right there, it zooms in, and I can get really close. I am 1 inch, not even that, 3/4 of an inch away from this box with my unsteady hand. If you can see that, we can zoom in, and we could get almost right on top of it. I can get really close. I'm like right on top of this thing, and I'm getting a really clear photo out of it. Now, it does have this circle effect that's around, kind of like a vignette that goes around your lens, only because the lens itself is so small that it just happens to do that. Let's see if the more expensive ones do that or not. This looks, I mean, it's pretty centered. If you can see that right in the middle, it's really centered on the thing, on the camera. And then on the back right there, there's me, hi, and the mess behind me. And there you go. So that's pretty cool. I mean, that's the wide angle macro. Now let's see if the fisheye looks, well, fisheye. Let's check it out. And this makes everything look super fisheye. I mean, with the fisheye lens off the GoPro, it's gonna look even more so fisheye. If you can see me, hey dudes, there it is. I mean, I think it does the trick for 99 cents. That's pretty impressive. Like I said, I grabbed a couple of them, so we have this blue version as well, and it comes in green and pink and black and a bunch of other random colors, but these are the two that we grabbed. It even comes with this little pouch that you can put everything in. I mean, for 99 cents, that's not bad. Now, if you guys can't find it at the 99-cent store, I did happen to find it right here on Amazon for $2.54 for an add-on item, or if it's not an add-on item, it's like $5.04. Honestly, for just around $5, that's pretty freaking good for what it is. Now, let's see if it compares to this guy. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Okay, so this too comes with a bag. This comes with like a velvet type bag, where this one comes like a silk type bag. So this clip right off the bat is bigger than the clip that is on that one there. So it's a little bit easier to open up, and it has a different kind of texture and a different kind of rubber inside. I don't know if you guys can see that. If you guys can see that, it's a different kind of like texture or rubber compared to the one on here, which is just like a rubber O-ring and another piece of rubber. But this is grippy. This one is a different kind of grip altogether. So, and then the lens here also has a back lens cap on it. So they care about their back piece of lens. And they're both aluminum. So the lenses on both of these kits are aluminum, but the clips are still plastic. They're like ABS on both of these clips. The cheap one and this $30 version. Yeah, so that's that lens. Let's go ahead and look at some of the other lenses. This one does come with 3 separate lenses. Now for $30, they do include a back cover for all of these. So for all these 3 separate lenses. So that's kind of cool because you protect the back glass as well as the front. And that is important when you have any kind of lens. And especially if you're spending $30 or $100 on some of the more expensive ones, it should be protected on both sides. Now this is, I believe, the macro lens. You can see that? That's the macro lens on this one, and then the macro lens on the $30 one. This is the $1. This is the $30. And the lens itself inside, if you can see that, they look identical. And this is the wide angle that came with the Insignia. You can see the difference right by looking at both of them right off the bat. I don't know if you can see that right there. Look at the 2 lenses. This one does have this like grip around the outsides. This one does not. It does make it a little sleeker. I'm not going to knock one over the other. I mean, it just kind of clips on there. You guys can see that. And yeah, I mean, for a wide angle shot, if you guys can see me. Hey, how you doing? Camera through a camera. It's not terrible. I mean, this makes it a wide angle. So it's not like a fisheye, but it just makes everything a little bit wider so you can get a little bit more into the shot. All right, so that's the generic one. So let's grab the Insignia. I mean, I get less of a border on the Insignia wide angle lens because I'm using a separate lens. I'm not using the same lens, where this one is 2 stacked on top of each other. This is the macro lens behind the wide angle lens, where this is a standalone lens, and I'm not getting that halo around it, that vignette of a black ring around the image. It's actually just the shot itself. If I were to pull this off, yeah, it changes it pretty drastically here. Let me show you what I mean. Show you dudes what I mean. If I take this right here, this is with the lens on, then I pull it off, it zooms in on my mug. So it does work really well. Where this one here, it does have that vignette around it, that ring. You see that ring around the outside of the image, And when I take that off, it does the same thing, but it does eliminate some of the usability of the photo, because you have to crop that, or you have that ugly ring on there, unless that's what you're going for. But quite honestly, I mean, for $30 to have the one lens over the other, I don't know. That's up to you, dudes. Yeah, dudes, all in all, I think they're a great product. Either way you go, if you just want to run down to the store and grab one for 30 bucks, or if you happen to be near a 99-cent store, or you have access to Amazon, be able to purchase online, you can go that route for a couple bucks. I mean, honestly, or 99 cents if you're able to find it at the 99-cent store. Like I said, it's a fantastic deal, and for $1, you really can't go wrong. But I'll leave it up to you, dudes. You guys can make up your own decision as far as these go. So if you guys did like this video, don't forget to give me a big fat thumbs up down below. And if you're at all new to the channel, if you guys can click that subscribe button, it's greatly appreciated. Until next time, guys, see ya.